Yo, what's up, everybody? It's HBT with Straight Up Wrestling Show, man. Here live, guys. Right here live. Hey, just saw a little bit of what's going on with Seth freaking Rollins and Bronson Reed, the overhyped Bronson Reed, the guy that they continue to push. But hey, I'm here live, man, and Christopher Burton will be in here live with me soon. Hopefully sooner than later. But hey, welcome to the Straight Up Wrestling Show. I see Magnum is in the house. I see AJ Skills is in the house, and I see Raymond Underwood is in the house. And I'm pretty sure there's a couple more people, but I haven't got to you people. I haven't got to you guys yet, man. Hey, our friends here on the Straight Up Wrestling Show, our family. But I'll get to you in just a moment. But right now, we're checking out Liv Morgan with Raquel Rodriguez out here talking to Damage Control, Io Sky, and Kairi Sane. Let's see how this thing goes down, guys. Goodness sake, Raquel Rodriguez is just so big. But, you know, of course, the Japanese girls, Io and Kairi, they're small. Definitely know how to put in work, though. But they looking up at a big powerhouse, man. They are. Straight up. All right, Raymond says, hello, Harry and Chris. What's up, Ray? Hello, Straight Up Wrestling family. Raymond Underwood says, are y'all ready? Well, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Yeah, no doubt. All right, let me get this on screen. All right, Alma Clark says, what's up, Harry and Christopher? How are y'all doing this evening? I'm doing pretty good. Resting up some, fixing to cook dinner. Fixing to cook some dinner, yes. Feeling much better. 2 more days, I will finish my antibiotics. Oh, that's great to hear. That's great to hear. All right, let's see. All right, my girl Alma Clark says, what's up, Raymond? How are you doing this evening? B90. Ray says, Alma Clark, doing good. How are you? All right, Alma Clark says, I'm doing pretty good, Raymond. Fixing to cook some dinner. All right, fixing to have a birthday coming up Sunday. Okay, this Sunday, B90. Okay, cool. Alma, happy birthday. Happy birthday if we don't get to you. All right, Max says, but yeah, continue to remind us about your birthday and everything. All right, Max says, greetings, Straight Up Wrestling Universe. Raw has started. Yeah. Yes, sir. All right, Raymond says, Magnum, hello, my brother. AJ, I want you to hit me. No problem. AJ is in the house. AJ Skill says, hey, Harry, Monday Night Raw is tonight. Seth freaking Rollins attack Bronson Reed backstage is now entering the ring. Is still freaking Rollins plus Jey Uso will defend his championship against Braun Breaker. Yes, he will. Magnum says, greetings, brother Ray. All right, Raymond says, I like the Seth Rollins tearing everything up. Yeah. Mag says, Raymond Underwood, absolutely. All right, we'll get out a thumbs up, guys. All right, Magnum says, greetings, HBT. All right, appreciate that, Mag. All right, Alma Clark says, man, Bronson Reed blew up the announcers table on that. Oh, snap. Yeah, there's a big dude, man. Just a big dude. Straight up. Goodness, wow. But yeah, once again, I appreciate everybody coming in, rocking with Straight Up Wrestling Show. Hey, if you on here live, man, go ahead and do what you do. Go ahead and hit that like, share, join. If you're on Facebook, if you're here on YouTube, which most of us are, go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, ding, ding. So you know when we're on like times like these, and you do the same thing on Twitch. Hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Same thing over on Twitch. And if you see us over on X, formerly known as Twitter, go ahead and hit that like, tweet, and retweet, and follow Straight Up Wrestling Show over on Twitter, guys. But hey, we're doing it up, man. This is our thing. You know, hey, Raw, Monday Night Raw. Hey, how's it going to go down tonight? Are we going to get a great show, or are we going to get a mediocre show? You know, hey, a lot of the stuff is just repeat things that they're doing. But hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And we're going to go ahead and just, you know, we're going to go ahead and do what we do. So we're going to have fun together, guys. All right, John Smith is in the house. What's up, John? John Smith says, hey, yo, it's about that time, wrestling fam. I hope we got a good picture show here tonight. Glad you are here for us, Harry. Hey, no problem, man. No problem, John. I'm glad that you guys are here for me. Because, hey, guys, without you guys, hey, there's no Straight Up Wrestling show. It's the Straight Up Wrestling family, Straight Up Wrestling universe. Hey, whichever one you want to refer to, is you guys who make this show along with us, man. You guys, like I say, you help push us along and help make us who we are. But I appreciate each and every one of you being here with the Straight Up Wrestling show, man. Yeah, and Christopher Burton, like I said, hopefully he'll be in here real soon, man. Real soon. What the heck just going on here? Venom, The Last Days. Okay. Zevo. Yeah, I got to get to the store, man. After this thing over with tonight, I got to roll to the store. But yeah, 10 o'clock is over with. But hey, we're going to rock this thing out to 10 o'clock, guys. Maybe a little bit longer, a little bit after that, we'll still be on. But hey, we're going to rock this thing out, guys. We're going to do the dang thing. What they used to say all the time. What time? What time? Damage Control. Man, Lash Legend she's something. She is throwing her weight around over in NXT and now on the main roster. Definitely throwing her weight around. Bron Breakker, man, you talking about a talented family. Man, Scott got 2 kids. One of them playing college football and one of them playing college basketball. Major universities too. Major universities. So you talking about a family. And I think Rick got a couple kids in high school, man, that's playing high school sports. That's very talented. But you talking about, man, those boys, man, those Steiner brothers. You talking about genes, some athletic genes. Those guys, they have it, guys. They have it. They definitely got it, and they passed it on to their kids. But wow. And Scott, if Scott's cousin comes in, the one that's playing football, if he don't make it to the NFL, which I think he probably make it to the NFL, but I don't know how long he's going to play. But if he comes, if he ends up in the WWE within a few years, man, and he teams up with Bron, wow. Man, he's got the look and everything, just like Bron does. Those guys could be something special. Yeah, and Samantha, Samantha Irvin is leaving, she's leaving the WWE. And I don't know if she's going to, join up with her husband over in the AEW, or, they talking about she's probably going to pursue her music career. I think she's probably going to join up with her husband in AEW. She probably wants to be around him. Or she might do a music career, so that might explain some of the, the risque pictures and things like that. So she might end up, pursuing a music career. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. Like, I never heard her sing or anything, rap or whatever she does. I haven't heard her do that. So I don't know what kind of talent she has, what level of talent she has. You don't really have to be that talented anymore. Your producers actually can put you over if she gets some good producers behind her, good sound, good engineers. I mean, they can pretty much push her pretty far. And you know, she's a nice looking lady. She's good looking, so they can push her pretty far. But if she's gonna do it, she needs to do it right now. You know, while she still got some youth on her side, because we know, hey, in the music business, you have to make it. You need to make it while you're young. Only a few people make it in their 30s, man, and or 40s or whatever, a little bit older. And if you make it at that age, at the age she is now, you need to be extremely talented. Straight up. What the heck's going on? What in the world's going on? My TV froze. I can't have this. All right. Okay, came back up here for a minute. See what's going on. All right, guys, let me do some sharing here. But once again, I appreciate everybody coming on, rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. Once again, guys. Just 1 second here. Just 1 second here. Whoa! Where are they at tonight, guys? Anybody know? Let me know. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely not into AOP, guys. They're not. I just don't really care for that team. Karrion Kross. I do like Karrion Kross, but Karrion Kross, man, they need to get him back in gear. They need to put him in a situation to where his career will elevate. So they definitely need to get that going. Okay. Raymond says she can sing, reach the semifinals in 2015 on AGT. Okay. America's Got Talent. Okay, cool. That's good. That's great to hear. Thanks, Raymond. I didn't know that. But yeah, 2015, that's 9 years ago, guys. About to be 10 years. So yeah, like I said, if she's gonna do it, she's gonna pursue her musical career, then Samantha Irvin needs to do it right now. And I mean, of course, she's already got a built-in audience with the wrestling audience. She definitely has that, but she's gonna need a little bit more. And you know, like you said, she can sing, but still, yeah, production. You know, the producers. She got to get the right producers behind her, man, to make sure she has the right music, and she got to get the right writers. I don't know if she writes music herself, writes songs herself, but get the right writers and get the right songs. And maybe she'll be very successful in this music career if that's what she decides to pursue. Or, you know, hey, going to AEW to be with her husband, that is respectable too. That's the, in my opinion, that's what she should do. You know, I'll respect her more if she does that. I'll respect her too if she does the music career. And, you know, just long as, you know, they stay together, you know, the family don't split apart. I don't think they will, but, you know, those kids are young. They definitely need both parents, and they need both parents to pretty much be in union, be with each other. All right, Christine says, hello. How's everyone tonight? What's going on, Christine, saucy girl? Christine, saucy girl in the house. My man AJ Scales, hey Harry, your TV frozen because New Day rock every everybody to say how a night. Yeah, let me talk to you. Yeah, I hear you, AJ. Raymond says they are in Philly. Thank you, Ray. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate it. Matt says Christine Saucy Girls, greetings, Saucy Girl. Christine Saucy Girls, greetings at Magnum. How are you? JP, Jordan Payne, JP is in the house. Jordan says, how this show does better than SmackDown, same old, same old. How does this show does better than SmackDown, same old, same old? Man, look, it is, I will agree with you there, Jordan. It seems like they're repeating a lot of things that they've been doing. They repeat. I will say that. But, man, hey, we got to enjoy what we have. That's all it is to it. All right, Christine Saucy Girl says they are in Philadelphia, PA. Yeah, I'm still on the fence. I'm not going to sit here and say that Triple H is not doing some great things. He's doing some great things. But, man, hey, in my opinion, and I know us as wrestling fans, I know today's wrestling fans, I know what a lot of us are hoping, especially the ones my age and above, and are probably a little bit younger, guys, us in Generation X, and the baby boomers. I know what we're hoping for. Let's be honest. We're hoping to find that magic that we saw when we was growing up. That's what we're hoping for, guys. We're hoping for that magic that we saw in the 70s when some of us grew up in what we grew up with in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. That's what we're looking for, guys. Let's be honest. And during the Attitude Era, the late 90s, maybe to the early 2000s, like 2001 to 2002, like 96 to 2002. But the best era of wrestling, man, in straight up from 83 to 90, 96, 97, 83, probably that 13 to 14 year run right there was the best era of wrestling, of my lifetime. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say it was the Attitude Era because the Attitude Era had so many people watching. It wasn't. It definitely wasn't. The Attitude Era was great. It was outstanding. But, man, was that totally capitalized on? No, it wasn't. Because the Attitude Era focused on just a few stars when it boils down to it. You had the NWO, which was saturated with stars. And then you go over into the Attitude Era, which is the WWE, which they joined in, basically helped kick it off. They focused on a few stars, man. They focused on Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and Undertaker. That's basically what it was. And Kane. I mean, just a few people, but the main players that came out of that was, in the WWE was a few players that came out of that, and it was a few players that came out of WCW. You had Hollywood Hulk Hogan, who basically reinvented himself, Goldberg and Kevin Owens. And, Sting, outside of the NWO, only thing that came out of WCW, doing those Nitro Wars and everything outside of the NWO was Sting coming down from the ceiling with a baseball bat. They didn't take advantage of, of course, Ric Flair was already a huge superstar, but they didn't, all they did was use him to get other people over. And they did everything, Bischoff did everything he could to humiliate him. But Flair was so big, man. He was so established already. Wow. What is this, man? What is this? That's all I got to say. But he was so established, they couldn't hurt him. I don't know how to rank this. I really don't, guys. But, that's what the Attitude Era was. And, I mean, you established a few people, man, that were stars. Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner was already stars. So Scott Steiner, the Big Papa Pump thing, like I said, it just – you did not develop stars like you did back in the day. And nobody can tell me that they did. Because I could go back to the 80s, and I can name so many superstars from the 80s. Wow, man. Look at what's going on here. This is – oh, my gosh, man. But I can name so many stars in the WCW and AEW and world class championship wrestling. UWF. I mean, I can name 20, 30 superstars, man, that was relevant, that was high priority in wrestling between 84 to 92, 93, even 88 to 93, 94. Just huge. And it meant so much to the sport. I can name so many. And that's R-Truth thing, man. They just beating this dude up. God almighty. Oh my gosh. God almighty. Charles says, I think the New Day needs to split up already. I think New Day is the longest team that they've been around a long time that stayed together. In this modern time, yes, sir. In this modern day and era, yes. Look at Miz. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. Wow. Matt says, Christine Saucy Girl, I'm great. Hope you are well. God almighty. Raymond says, I call the attitude era the sex era. Have to agree, Harry. Thank you, Ray. You right. It was the sex era. I couldn't stand that. The way these women, every time I turn around, just women up there just shaking their tails, coming out in skimpy bikinis. And that led to a whole bunch of debauchery with what happened, in the background, the background of what was going on behind the scenes. I wasn't sure about it, but I was sure, hey, Vince McMahon and probably, I'm sure there's a lot of other ones was, hey, getting it on. They was doing their things behind the scene. You're not going to have all that. These women in these, being scantily clad out there, going out there and doing all this stuff. And they wasn't going to have any sexual harassment going on, and which I'm pretty sure was a lot of participation too, but had to be a lot of inappropriate stuff going on back then. All right, Max says, good win for the New Day, 2 stars. I'll give it 2 stars too, man. Yeah. All right, wait, maybe 2.5 to 3 stars will help from the Y6. I'm gonna keep it at 2. Yeah, 2 stars. I'm gonna keep it at 2 stars. I wasn't too impressed with what happened at the end, Mag. That's just me. I wasn't impressed with it at all. It didn't do anything for me. I'm sitting there, I'm just like, I can't believe it. I'm like, is this the best that you this the best that you got? This the best that you got. It wasn't awful, but it wasn't great. Now we're gonna have the Y6 beating up on AOP. I'm like, man, come on, give us something a little bit. You can give us a little something better. I know they can. I just know they can. All right, Jordan Payne says this is the feud we need to we needed to have before. Okay, Jordan, not American made. They look like trash. I agree with you, Christine Saucy Girl. I don't like it. I didn't like it. It didn't intrigue me. It didn't intrigue me. And I know, Jordan, that's not to hate on you or anything like that. It didn't intrigue me at all. Christine Saucy Girl says, Mag, I'm doing well. All right, Jordan Payne says, I'm only going to watch the first episode of Netflix to see how it was. Hopefully it's going to be really good on Netflix and they're not going to screw anything up, Jordan. That's what I'm hoping. Jordan Payne says, Bloodline versus Y6. God, I hope not. I hope not. I hope they don't do that. I would hate. They do the Bloodline versus Y6, man. Wow. Oh, that's all I can say is wow. If they do that. If they do that. And it's not saying that I don't like the members of Y6 because I like them a lot. Love Nikki Cross. I like Eric Rowan. I like, let's see. I like Bo Dallas. Who's the other dude, man? Who's the other dude? Wait a minute. Let me see. Let's see. Dang, what is his name, man? Dexter. I like Dexter. No ends and buts about it. I love the members of Y6. Is somebody else in that group? But I like the members of Y6. I just don't like the concept of the group anymore. Because look, whatever you do, it's not really going to look good. I don't think they can do anything really to make that group look good. They don't have any clue, any real direction with the Y6. Let me think on this Y6 thing, guys. I want to come back and I want to talk about that. And I want to see if there's a possibility in, maybe in my mind, guys, if you got a concept or something like that, hey, let Straight Up Wrestling Show know. If you got a concept of anything that you think that can make them look better, let me know. But right now, they don't have anything. And that's one thing I feared when he was bringing them back. They was going to, when they was bringing the Y6 in and everything. That's one thing I feared. I said, look, I don't want them bringing that in if they don't have anything. And this right here is just ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This Bronson Reed thing is some of the most ridiculous stuff I've ever seen. Goodness sake, man. Look. I'm going to tell you like this. I'm not going to sit here and say the guy can't wrestle because he can. Does he got talent? Yes, he does. But you know what? He can't get over with the fans. You should spend your time with getting this guy over with the fans before you try to put him in major feuds. Straight up. Because all they're doing is having him attack people, dive on people, and everything like that. He still, when it boils down to it, don't get over with the fans. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. Every time they spend a week or two or so, and they don't show him putting a tsunami on somebody, people forget about it. It's, oh my gosh, guys. And look, I don't want to seem like I'm hating, but man, some things just get really tiring. It really does. But yeah, this Brandon Reed, this Bronson Reed or whatever they want to call him, Bronson Reed. No, that's just not it. And the Miz thing, I don't know what in the world. They just need to go ahead and let him commentate or whatever, come out and do his Miz TV or whatever. And this R-Truth, what they doing with R-Truth is just ridiculous. Just flat out ridiculous. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I want better creative, guys. I want better. Man says you couldn't have a match called Bra and Panties in the day and time. Yeah, in this day and time, that's true. Now the women have some same amount or even less clothing. That's true. That's true. But you know what? I mean, even with the less clothing, they basically just out there wrestling, showcasing their talent. Back then, they was, simulating sex acts and things like that. So that's the difference. That is the difference. But they are less, they are dressed a little bit less, Mag. I will give you that. Raymond Underwood, I'm getting WWE 2K24. Okay, Raymond. Jordan says, not this again. Exactly. Same crap, different day. It's really getting old. That's true. Jordan, when you think we will see Roman's group, it has to be coming soon, probably within the next 3 to 4 weeks. I wouldn't be shocked if Jay lose the title tonight to If he loses the night to Bronson, I hope he doesn't. But I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, if he loses to Bron Breakker, I wouldn't be shocked if he loses to Bron Breakker tonight. I mean, I think it would be pretty stupid, even though I love Bron Breakker and I want him to be the champion. They shouldn't have never took it off of him, not at least not that quick. Hopefully he doesn't lose that title tonight, but they are going to have to put him in a direction, just like I said a few weeks ago, probably about 4 or 5 weeks ago, that's the direction that they need to be going, is having Jay being sympathetic to his brother and his cousin, his cousin mostly, but being sympathetic to them and wanting to go in and help them and, pretty much make that bloodline the bloodline that's leading the charge over in WWE, because that was the group. When they hold up the ones, that's what they are. They are number one. They are the group. Strong group. The other bloodline, man, bunch of garbage, guys. Straight up. But I just, wow, man. When it boils down to it, let's just say it. When it boils down to it, WWE, the reason WWE is keeping their status as the top rated wrestling company, one thing, they way better than the other company. And another thing is the structure, the management structure of the company and the brand. The brand is just a nationally known name. Even though people are not, it's not in the general public. People in the general public are not consuming WWE. They're not watching WWE. They are watching clips and things like that. People who don't watch wrestling, watch wrestling anymore. They're watching clips because the clips that they get, I mean, the hits that they get on social media is incredible. Man, big time hits. So people are watching the little highlights, little clips to see what's going on in wrestling, but people are not following it like we are. They're not watching it. Not at all. Not at all. The popularity of it is dead. It really is. But it's enough people. They have enough wrestling fans to support it. And they have wrestling fans who, I'm not going to say dumb enough, they have wrestling fans who will pull out a lot of money out of their pocket. I'm talking about when they don't even have it, when it boils down to it, when they need that money for something else, and I've seen it plenty of times before. Wrestlers, man, wrestlers out here who me and Chris, who work for me and Chris, who we book, people that's around me, they will pull out $45 and give it to them at a show when these guys only have, maybe $60, $70 to their name. And they have a whole week to go before they next check. They'll pull that money out and they'll give it to the WWE. I've seen them do it plenty of times before. So they know they got people like that, man. They do. So, as far as financially, everything right now, the way the business is structured, and the people that's watching wrestling, the dedication of the wrestling fans that they have, wrestling is going to, continue to benefit, and it's going to be beneficial, and they're going to continue to prosper monetarily because of it, especially right now with inflation. And like I say, people just, they want that merchandise, man. When you think we will see the next Roman's group, okay. Mag says, is Kathy Kelly dressed like Catwoman? Meow. Christine Saucy Girls, what's popping, everybody? No, Wally G. I'm sorry, Wally G. What's happening, man? Hadn't seen you in a while. Wally G says, what's popping, everybody? What's going on, Wally G? Mag says, Christine Saucy Girl, true that. The beard thing has gotten very old. Yeah. All right, Magnum says that Wally G. Greetings, Wally G. Christine Saucy Girl says, yes, it does. Yeah, it does, Mag. Yes, it does, Mag. All right, Jordan Payne, AJ Lee needs to return to face Liv. Maybe so, man. Maybe so. Hey, I don't know. I would like to see her. I definitely would like to see her, but am I real big on AJ Lee? Not true. Not really. Not really. Not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. I don't know. Man, make stars, build stars, build with what you have before you bring anybody else back in. If I know AJ Lee is an established star and everything, but build with what you have. Please, please, please please make wrestling great. I mean, the greatest that you can make it before you bring anybody else back in or bring in new stars. Give me exciting wrestling. Give me exciting storylines. Give me something to invest in, like my man Scott Larson says. Give us something to invest in. I was watching college football Saturday, man. Great. A lot of great games. Outstanding things. Me and Christopher Burton, we on the phone talking. It's one thing about me and Chris. We sitting there talking. I'm like, man, this is great. This is outstanding. I was such a huge football fan. Things that I did, over the years that I started watching football. I mean, wrestling. From, after WCW went down into 2021, basically. 20 years, man. I was a casual wrestling fan, watched it every now and then to see what was going on. I fulfilled that with college football. Loved college football and high school football. I went to a lot of high school football games. I'm talking about the top 25 high school football teams around the country. I followed those teams. I followed great high school football, great college football, and boxing. Love boxing. That's what I did to fulfill my needs of wrestling. I used to be a super wrestling fan, guys, for 30 years. First, after I was like 4 or 5 years old, 30 years, the rest of the 30 years of my life after that, super wrestling fan, guys. Super wrestling fan. Nothing could overtake what wrestling meant to me. Straight up, man. Outside of God and family. And I say my friends too, of course, those things right there. But outside, as far as entertainment, it was about wrestling, guys. Wrestling was everything to me. Everything. And then when Eric Bischoff took over, everything still was going good for a while there. But when he kept that NWO thing going, because, hey, within 8 months of it, 8 months of the NWO thing, I was sick of it. I was like, this is going to take WCW down. This is garbage. They need to stop it. All my friends, no, they need to keep going on with this. Yeah, they was dominating in the ratings and everything. But I saw it coming, guys. And it's so shocking. The people that I met in wrestling on the independent scene, the people that I see on TV and everything like that, as far as in WC and WWE over in AEW, a lot of wrestling, not just wrestlers, but I mean, mainly promoters and things, man, they have no discernment at all. No discernment. And I hate to say it, everybody don't have the gift of discernment. I know that. That's one thing I will say God gave me, and I appreciate it, that the Lord has blessed me with that, because a lot of people don't have no discernment, and they don't see things in the future. One of my favorite rappers, KRS-One, had a song called, I forgot the name. I think the song called We In There. I think it's called We In There. I'm not sure. We in here. I think that's the name of it. And he says, we are thinking long range. He says, he said, people died because I can rhyme. He said, you think I'm going to get on the mic and waste my nation's time? Get off with that weak stick. So that's the way I think. That's the way any promoter, anybody that get into wrestling, like I said, you got to take this thing serious. You have to think long range. And hey, I'm not saying that Triple H is not thinking long range or anything like that. I'm not saying that. Or anybody else that's in this business, man. Or Tony Khan. Or what they're doing now. Is it going to impact what's going to happen later? And I'm sure, I know Vince McMahon was thinking about that, but Vince got old. He got old, and he was saturated with so much talent because, hey, the talent had nowhere else to go when it boils down to it. All those years, they really had nowhere to go. He destroyed the regional territories where a lot of wrestlers went and became stars. He destroyed that. So now we have the independents. And the independents, like I said, you got promoters out here who have no sense of discernment. None out here on the independent scene. I just look at these guys, man, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And they do everything And everything comes from WWE and then AEW. They do everything that these guys are doing. Hot potatoes with titles, copycat leagues, man. Copycat, you have 5 or 6 within like a 20-mile radius. Within a 50-mile radius, there's like 10 different shows, 10 different promoters. Within a 50 to 75-mile radius, all these doing different shows. And these shows are all these shows just about the same, just about every one of them. And then you have the ones who are not the same, they off on an island by themselves. And there's so much jealousy in this business, man. It's crazy, guys. But let's go ahead and check out this match. And hopefully Chris will be on here soon. Raquel Rodriguez missed that clothesline. Okay, so you got Kari and doggone and EO trying to take out this big lady. Oh, nice double drop kick. Low level base kick, drop kick. I like that. All right, Kari. Fighting that big lady. What's going on here? Okay, double kick there. And guys, I was watching what's the name earlier. Me and Chris was talking a little bit earlier today, and I wish I would have went online, but I have not watched the Vince McMahon stuff on Netflix. I just started watching it. I watched it earlier. Chris already watched it, and to tell you the truth, I wish he would have went online and talked about it. But man, I'm sitting there talking about it, and me and him discussing it, and I wish I went online and talked about it. But man, a lot of great stuff, outstanding. Really shocking, guys. Oh, nice. Clothesline. Oh, gosh, lariat. Clothesline on Iyo Sky, and then she hit Kari Sane with a lariat, man. Wow, and Liv out there hugging that belt, that crown jewel belt. That is a beautiful belt, guys. I will say that. Wally G, how you feel about Shelton Benjamin, the MVP wrestling in AEW? They had to go somewhere, man. They had to go somewhere where they was going to be appreciated. And when it boils down to it, I think, Tony Khan appreciate what they could do with the ratings over there, where he can get a little pop from the ratings. But do Tony actually have anything for him? Now, I do think MVP has a mind that he can actually do something to help with creative. But with Tony Khan, listen to him? I don't know. So we'll see what happens there here in the long run. And I'm pretty sure Bobby Lashley will be coming there soon. But, man, to tell you the truth, I don't know what's going to go down. Now, as far as Shelton Benjamin, I think he was done. His run, as far as in WWE, I don't think they could have did anything else with him. They actually, they could have. But MVP and Bobby Lashley needs to be in the WWE. Bobby Lashley is a top-tier star. And them saying that they can't find anything for him is a bunch of garbage. Straight up. But do I believe Triple H saying he can't find anything for him? That they really don't have anything for him? Yeah, I believe that, because he really don't have anything for anybody over there, to tell you the truth. Outside of the few top stars, man. They only know how, in my opinion, and I hate to say it, Triple H, they only know how to focus on probably like 2 storylines at a time. They do. They do not know how to run multiple storylines. They don't. Creatively. And it's sad. It really is. Maybe they should try AI or whatever. Put the mind of Jim Crockett in there. Jim Crockett Jr. in there. I don't know. They need to do something. And see if AI will write some storylines for them, because it's retarded, man. It's ridiculous. But that might not work. I don't know. Raymond says they have The Rock predicted to beat Cody. Mm-hmm. Also have Bronson Reed to beat Jey Uso. God almighty. Raymond, that don't sound good, man. That don't sound good at all. Christine Saucy Girl. I can roll with The Rock beating Cody, but that Bronson Reed beating Jey Uso? Wow. Christine Saucy Girl, she won't. She said she has no desire to come back. Okay, Christine Saucy Girl. I'm talking about AJ Lee. All right, Jordan Payne. Joe Tessitore is gold. Yeah, man, he's doing a great job. Great job. Jordan Payne says Alabama lost again. Wow, yeah. Look, I'm not shocked on that, man. I'm not shocked on that. Not in today's environment, not in today's college landscape. Nothing would surprise me. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if Harvard joined the ACC and dominates the ACC and go and win a national championship. Nothing would shock me. Nothing. All Harvard has to do is say, because, you know, they don't give athletic scholarships. We're going to give athletic scholarships. We want to join in on this thing. We want to get in it. We want to get in on this AI, whatever they do. What is it? What is it? NOI, you know, this NOI things or whatever they got going on. We want to get involved in that. You know, we want to get involved in this transfer portal thing. We're going to lower our standards a little bit, and we want to get in on it. We want to get in on it. We want to be part of this whole thing. We want to be a powerhouse like we was in the 40s and 50s. Why, you know, Harvard and Princeton and Yale say you want to do that. They got more money than anybody. Their endowments is in the billions. 50 billion, 60 billions. Why not? Nothing in college football will shock me anymore. I still love college football, like it. But I tell you what, it's not the same that it was before. And I know my girl, Christine Saucy Girl, is a huge college football fan. But college football is changing, guys. It's changing. You know, Nick Fury, I mean, not Nick Fury, but, you know, I'm big ups to my man, Nick Fury, independent wrestler here. But big ups to Nick Fury. But Nick Saban got out of it. And Nick Saban, he's right. You know, when you got kids coming in there, and Nick Saban is telling these kids, hey, we want to develop you, and, you know, we want to talk to you about your future, which he used to do that with his players, how we can get you to the next level. But these kids, all they want to know is how much they're going to get paid. I wouldn't want to coach. There's no way in the world I would want to coach college football right now. That's one thing I was about to do, is go back to school so I can coach college football, go back and coach high school football, get my certificate so I can coach high school football, and then maybe go and coach college football. Love football. You know, I was a player and everything, man. Hey, know the positions and got a great mind for it. But man, there's no way in the world I would want to coach that. That's because in high school they moving around like that, doing that too. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You can't build a team like that, man. You can't. Everything's professional now. So I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing surprised me. You know, Jordan, Alabama. Don't be surprised. Alabama loses. Georgia loses. I mean, Texas lost to Georgia. You know, don't be surprised about none of it. None of it. Because in today's landscape, give it a few years, Rutgers might be on top. You never know. Rutgers got a lot of money up there in New Jersey. Goodness sake, man. Raquel is doggone using her muscle. Clark, I'm still in lunch dinner money from everyone tonight. B90, I hear you. Okay, Liv Morgan, man, she's still the same old Liv Morgan the way she wrestles. I'm just not a Liv Morgan fan. Goodness sake, nice, EO. Not a bad match, though, overall so far. All it is, like I say, Liv Morgan is all looks, guys. She does have some talent. Christine Saucy Girl, 10-7, Buccaneers over Ravens. Okay, thank you. Tampa Bay. Oh, snap. Lash Legend. Wow, guys. NCAA or NAIA? NCAA. I don't even think they're paying anybody in the NAIA, but I wouldn't be shocked. NIL and the transfer portal. Yes, NIL I meant. Thank you, Christine, saucy girl. I like to depend. I like to act like it's not even there, but it's there. And it's going to ruin college football. It's already doing that. What about the kid, I think, from Nevada, man? That was the quarterback that just up and left. Wow, this is... Here come Red, man. Look, I'm going to go ahead and rank this before this even over. 2.5 stars, guys. I'll go and give it 2.5 stars. Had it at 2, but I'll go ahead and give it 2.5 stars. Here come Red. I don't understand it, man. Guys, wow. Yeah, I watched American Graffiti with my wife. We watched that, not last night, but the night before. That was something I kept trying to watch when I was a kid growing up back in the 70s, and then tried it again when I was a young adult, teenager in the 80s and the young adult early in the 90s, trying to watch that, and I just didn't get it. Everybody talking about how great it was and all that. But there was a movie called Hollywood Nights that I actually loved that movie. And they say, there was a copy they basically copied. A lot of people didn't like it because they tried to copy American Graffiti. So I watched American Graffiti just to say, because, I love, Hollywood Nights. Love that movie. But I watched American Graffiti the other night, and it's on YouTube. It's a free movie on YouTube. We watched it. Very good. Very good movie. A lot of stars in that movie. Enjoyed it so much, guys. Enjoyed it so much. My wife watch wrestling with me all the time. Love wrestling. And my wife used to watch it all the time with me. Used to go to all the shows with me. Now she don't watch it at all, man. All right, Christopher Burton, you needed to be on, man. Tonight has been my ranting night all night long, man.
God damn, but you haven't talked anything about the show, boy. Anybody know what's going on in the show, boy?
Don't worry about it, man. I still got the people staying in. They listening to me.
But, man, look, man, you need to see this action, this chaos, boy.
Well, that's all it's about. I'm sick of it.
Man, you always sick of chaos, but you don't like chaos, boy.
Heck no, because you got to give me some substance. You do,
man. You need to change your name to I Hate Chaos, boy. That need to be
give me some substance, man. I'm so sick of this. This right here is exciting. I like it. But look reaction from the crowd. They got a little bit of people, probably 10-15% of the crowd right around there. Everybody else is just sitting there on their tails. But they in Philly, man. Them people in Philly, they know what's real and what's not. All right, D Skill says, I noticed WWE has pretty much stopped using enhancement talent these days.
Bronson Reed, boy. I
don't see no Bronson Reed.
I must be ahead of you, boy.
You must be. I don't see no Bronson Reed. Man, they've been using that fool all night long.
But Bronson Reed, man, boy, hold on, boy. Hold on.
God almighty, this has been going on all night, Chris. This ain't new. This has been going on all night.
What did he say? What kind of match he say? I ain't here.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I guess it's a regular match then, boy.
Hey, Crown Jewel, Bronson Reed. Get Seth Rollins. I'm tired of this. This is bullshit. You see that shit? I'm tired of y'all. Man, y'all been doing this all night. I'm sick of it. Man. God almighty.
Hey, that's your man, boy. That's your man. Adam 82-way Pierce, boy. That's your man. That's your man. That's your man, Harry.
Guys, I appreciate y'all coming in. This is the last episode of the Straight Up Wrestling Show. I'm tired of it. I've had enough of it, man. But I appreciate you guys being with the Straight Up Wrestling family for these 3.5, almost 3.5 years, man. Guys rocking it out with us. This is it, man. I'm done, man. I can't do this no more.
Man, but hey, before you do,
I mean,
man, can you at least finish the Vince McMahon documentary before you
man,
leave,
these
man?
guys done pissed in my coffee, man, for the last time, man. They done pissed in my tea. I mean,
Come on, Harry, it ain't that bad, man. It ain't that bad, man. It ain't that bad, Harry. Come on.
These guys have poured out my last.
Come on, Harry, it ain't that bad, man. Come on.
Man, they don't pull. Man, look, they done got rid of the last box of Captain Crunch, Chris. Got rid of the last box of doggone Fruity Pebbles, Chris.
Come on, Harry, it ain't that bad, man. Come on.
Man, this is horrible, man. I mean, it's horrible, man.
But wait a minute, boy. NXT going to ECW Arena, boy.
They are?
Yeah, that's what they advertising.
Philadelphia, man. I see that. God, though, man. God almighty. All right, what's going on? 20 of good, kind master CSX 2024. Hey, Harry, HBT, I can join you because my mom said I can't be on YouTube for 4 days. I will see you. I can't join you because my mom said I can't be on YouTube for 4 days. I will see
punishment,
you. Okay.
Punishment,
yeah.
boy.
All right. 20. All right, Lucas, man. All right, Charity. We'll see you, buddy. Sorry about that, man. Sorry that but hey, got to do what mom tell you. Christine Saucy Girl, I don't care for either team, but if I had to choose,
hold on, man. What you doing, man? You didn't see that Alma Clark, bro? You skipped
I must have missed it. Sorry about that. Alma Clark says 2 stars. Yeah, I'll give it 2 stars. I'm gonna go ahead and give it 2.5 stars because of what happened, the aftermath of it. I'll go ahead and give them a little bit more. But Christine Saucy Girl, I don't care for either team, but if I had to choose, it would be for the Ravens. You talking about the Buccaneers and the Ravens? Mag says Hollywood Nights was the bomb. Yeah, yes, it was, man. That was a great movie. Great movie. Love that movie. Mag says greetings, Chris. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys staying in, man. Even though this is our last podcast,
man, this joke is true. This joke is
a wrestling show, man. I mean, enjoy this thing, man, because you won't see HBT no more. You might see me doing some music podcasts or whatever. I will be coming over my music podcast, movie podcast, boxing podcast, and things like this. But this wrestling thing, man, hey, they've driven all the joy out of HBT. The joy is gone, man. Hey, the thrill is gone. Hey, I'm down with BBT, man. The thrill is gone.
The last time you had joy for wrestling was 84. Boy, after that, boy, Harry, that was it. Harry couldn't stand wrestling.
You wasn't here. That's what I said. The best, everybody can tell you, the best years I said wrestling was between 84 and 93. That was the prime years in my lifetime. That was the best years of wrestling that I can remember. Probably between 84 to 93, 94. Great years of wrestling. 96, okay, the Attitude Era was good, but when it boils down to it, like I was talking to you earlier, Chris, and I told everybody else on here, outside of the NWO and Sting coming out of the doggone ceiling with WCW, they did nothing with that. It was stupid. And Big Papa Pump, they established him. But overall, they did not capitalize on Goldberg. They did not capitalize on Kevin Nash's talent. They didn't capitalize on Razor Ramon. They did not capitalize on all the stuff that they actually had, man. It's real stupid. I mean, what's going on? I'll be right back.
All right, man. I'm gonna finish up these comments, man. All right, so Mag said, "What's up? What's going on, man? What's going on?" Christine Saucy Girl said, "Hey, Christopher, what's happening?" I'm here. Late, but I'm here, guys. I'm here. Jordan Payne said, "Oh my goodness, again? Yeah, Bronson Reed strikes again, man. So it's him and Seth Rollins." D Skills said, "I like when there is real hatred between wrestlers and they fight, man. Yeah, hey, when it's a shoot, that's some good stuff. When it's a shoot, man, that is good stuff." Jordan Payne said, "They just running into the ground. Wow, okay." Alma Clark said, "I bet it will be Hell in a Cell, Seth Rollins versus Bronson Reed. We'll see. B90. D Skill said, "Hayden Harry is back." But man, y'all have no idea, man. This dude, D Skills, boy, I tell you, this dude, man, That's all I can say. It's just wow. Joanne Hurt, hey. Hi.
And I'm enjoying every minute of it. Just hating. That's what makes wrestling exciting to me now. It's hating. It's hating on it. I mean, that's all I have for it, man. That's all I have. Look, when it boils down to it, I mean, I don't know about you, Christopher Burton, probably not you or anybody else out here. How many of you out here talk about wrestling? I'm talking about to random people out here. Do you go out and talk to random people about wrestling, Chris? Straight up.
No, man. No, man.
Okay. I talk to, you know how many people I talk to now. You're a people's person too. But I'm probably more, no, you just like me. But you one of these people that talk to people about, like they'll talk to you about certain things and you'll talk to them about what's going on in their life. I start conversations and people will ask me all the time, what do you do? And things like that. And of course, I work from home, that. So basically, I tell them a little bit about that. I can't tell them about the exciting life out here in retail, which a lot of things go on and you meet a lot of people. Like when I worked in retail, met a lot of different people. So I meet people out here when I go to the stores and things like that, when I got to do certain things. And they always ask me, what do I do? Or what you doing right now? I tell them, hey, I tell them what I'm doing. I'm an agent. I work with kids and all that. And then I tell them that, hey, I run a website. Go ahead.
Hold on 1 second, man. I just realized they went back to their original name. They're the War Raiders now.
AOP is the War Raiders?
No, they're not the Viking Raiders. They're the War Raiders.
I mean, the Viking Raiders went back to the War Raiders. Wow. Yeah. That's crazy. Wow. Didn't know that. But yeah, man, I talk to a lot of people. I always tell people, hey, I run I do a lot of podcasting now. They say, oh, what you do? I said, got a show. We got the Straight Up Wrestling Show. I do a lot of wrestling podcasts. And I just say I do wrestling podcasts. And people are like, oh, for real? And I'm like, yes. And they'll start talking about it. Why are you watching that? Or they'll talk about, how they used to watch it and everything like that. Oh, for real? That's what you do? So, of course I tell them and why I do it and what I hope to see and the greatness that could be in wrestling, that the ones who have potential to go over to the next level. And there's people, some of those people, they know people like Cody Rhodes, they know Roman Reigns, and they know of them. But I talk about the potential of wrestling being great like it was before. So,
but Judgment Day falling apart, boy.
Yeah. But for the most part, man, most people are embarrassed to get out here and talk about wrestling outside of people that are wrestling fans. And that's just the truth of the matter. And it shouldn't be that way.
This Judgment Day stuff falling apart, boy.
It's man. Oh my gosh, man. And if we say it's good, Chris, it's a lie.
But there you go, Harry. Throw him a football, Harry. There you go. Throw him a football, Harry. He open.
Man, I tell you what, that's all worth it, man. To watch Zelina Vega, man. That's all worth it.
What are you crazy, boy? Trick Williams, boy.
Man, you must be out your mind, man. I wish I did have a football, but I should have took a football, man. Should have took a football when they came Fridays ago. When it was at SmackDown. I should have took a football to Greenville on the 11th, boy. Trick catch! My ball would have hit him, boy. He would have been so embarrassed. Oh, my gosh! It would have been a trip, too, man. It would have been like, hey, this joker did this in Greenville, too. In South Carolina, man, where he played football at. High school and pro. And college, I mean.
Man, Jordan Payne says you versus Chris at Crown Jewel. I'm tired of this. LOL.
Hey man, this is worth it right here. Zelina Vega and this doggone girl here, man.
Man, come on, what in the world, hey? Come on, man. Are you tripping, boy? Christina Sauce said these two biatches from NXT need to go back there. Go back there. Wait, a strong-faced lady was on here today, boy.
Yeah, she was on there today, man. They trying to make her a star, man. Look, I don't know if this is a DEI hire or what. I mean, a DEI thing that Triple H is doing. I hate to say it, guys. Whatever. but because all the backlash he's getting about black wrestlers or whatever that he brought her in there to pretty much, build her up or something. I don't know what's going on. Or maybe she's doing him some favors, man. I don't know. Maybe,
I don't want no favor from a strong face lady, boy.
Look, I'm not saying that Lash doesn't have talent, because she does. She's talented, man. I mean, we saw what she did to doggone
Jay. All she did was throw folk around, but ain't no talent.
Yeah, she threw them around like they was rag dolls, man. She didn't put together no moves or anything like that. She just threw them around. But man, I tell you, this is just woo.
Dragon Lee and Ray, boy. What in the world, boy? Dragon Lee, get your feet together, boy.
What's up, Mag Jordan? D Skills, Alma Clark says. Joanne Hurt says, hi, how you doing, Joanne? D Skills says, hello, at Alma Clark. Joanne says, hi again. Joanne says, hi again. All right, Joanne, you done said hi enough. You don't say it again.
If you move.
All right. Mag says, hey, Alma. D Skill says, Harry wants to go get back to when the drop kick used to be a finisher. It's never really been a finisher, D Skill. Never been a finisher. So don't go with that, bro. It's never been a finisher. Only person used to use that as a finisher was Vernon Gagne. That's back in the early 70s.
And Harry used to love it, but Harry used to thought that was.
You must be out your mind. That joker had the goofiest drop kick I ever seen in my life. But yeah, he used to finish people off with it, though. All right, Joanne Hurt says hi. Jordan Payne says special guest referee, Bob Killer. Hey, Bob Killer probably bring you more excitement than these guys. All right, there's my girl. That was my girl, man. What's going on, Sarah? What's good, fam? It's a good Raw tonight.
What's going on?
Oh, Sarah, I don't know if I agree with you. Love you though. I tell you that. It's good seeing you. You make it special. All right. Joanne Hurt says hi. Be quiet, Joanne Hurt. I know you got something else to say besides that. We appreciate you coming on though. Joanne, we done said hi to you over and over. Christine, hey, Harry, Joanne is back. Yes, she is. D Skill says, Harry, I don't go around talking to random people, period. Well, these skills where we're from, we do that, man. A lot of us do that here. Chris can tell you that.
Good Lord, boy. Dragon Lee almost overshot both of them jokers, boy.
Yeah. We're talking to people here in upstate of South Carolina, D Skill. You came here, that's what you'll find, right, Chris?
Yep.
I mean, if you came here and start waving at the street, and as soon as you go to the grocery store, everybody's speaking to you. And some people just start talking to you.
Employment, but years ago, boy. Big life, boy.
Yeah, people start talking to you. Don't be shocked. That's how we are here. That's how people are here. So, D Skill, it's no shock that happens here. That's how we are. All right, D Skill says Harry walks around looking for random people to talk about Trick Williams. Man, you must be out your mind. But no, people just start talking to you here, man. That's how we are here. I mean, Greenville, ranked #1 friendliest city in the country, 2023, 2022, 2 years straight, I think. But yeah, people here are very friendly. That's just how we are, D Skill. Let's see. D Skill says they changed the War Raiders name originally because the Ukraine war broke out when they debuted. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Didn't know that. Thank you, D Skill. Alma Clark says, you may be a trick, but I am the bootylicious baddie. Dirt B-Day, birthday, trick, baby, yay. Isn't it? It's your birthday today? Alma, no, it's your birthday Sunday or whatever. Yeah, it's coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, definitely keep us informed.
Yeah, keep us informed.
Thanks, Chris. Jordan Payne says trick or treat. Sarah says I have nothing for trash legend.
But I told you, but that strong faced lady, boy. She called her trash. But I'm gonna have to start using that, but instead of Lash, call her trash, but trash lady, but still strong faced lady, boy.
Hey, D Skill, that'll make me feel a lot better. D Skill, yeah, D Skill, I need something to make me feel better. Harry needs to get some white holy pie to get him in a better mood. No doubt.
Yeah, and a barbecue brisket sandwich, boy.
Yeah. Let's see, man. No doubt. All right, my girl Christine says, I read where Carlito is going to be kicked out of Judgment Day. He needs to
What?
be, man.
And then be what? Sitting back to eat catering all day?
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Getting paid to eat catering, boy.
It's amazing how many people probably back there eating catering right now for WWE. I mean, the catering bill, I wonder what it is with the WWE. I'll tell you the truth. That thing huge, man. That thing is huge. And what you said, D-Skill, they're not using developmental talent at all on SmackDown and Raw. It's the same six over and over, same six matches over and over with WWE SmackDown and Raw for the last few weeks. Since both of them went to USA, it's the same thing over and over. It's rinse and repeat, man. This right here is video. This is what Mag worked in. This is that 9-song playlist that they have. That they play the same song over and over and over again. That's what it is. All right, Sarah says, Alma, girl, Trick is fine as F. All I gotta say, Laura, Sarah, all I gotta say is this: you can't catch a cold. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, the man is cut up. He's a good-looking young kid, man. You know, young man. But man, goodness sake, I will never forgive him for playing for my football team, playing in my school. I will never forgive him. You playing in my school, bro.
But I say he'll never forgive him, boy.
I will never forgive him for being a Gamecock. And look, I will call him a Gamecock because hey, he played there. He played with us, man. But wow, I can imagine if he played when I played. Man, I would have hit that joke upside the head, man. I would have popped him upside the head with a helmet.
Man, but you need anger management, boy. You do.
I would have said, who gave you the scholarship, man? Who in the world? How in the world you end up on our team?
and then what, you gonna go and pop them in the mouth too?
Actuality, I was scared of all the coaches, man. Even though I was scared of the coaches back then, but everybody was scared of the coaches. Even though we probably would have beat them all up, we were scared of our coaches, man. I mean, it's a 60-year-old coach, nice. Man. Joe Morrison and all them. We were scared of our coaches, boy. Coaches say, go run that hill, boy, run them steps. You gonna run the steps. Coach is gonna be like, no, you can't have that water. You can't drink no water out of that hose pipe. You ain't drinking water out of that hose pipe. You know how it was, Chris. You know how it was, man.
Jokes talking about, boy, you gonna run till we get tired. And I'm like, I don't know how you get tired for standing in one place.
Exactly.
I don't know how you get tired for standing in one place, boy.
I guess your voice, you doggone hollering and yelling. Because I'm just like, man, I don't know how in the world you determining, you making a determination of when we getting tired, when it's time for us to drink. But man, you talk about the voice of authority. Back when we played ball, man, them coaches the voice of authority, man. Them jokers had you scared like they was your daddy, boy. Your grandfather.
Hey, man, and if you see him coming down the hallway, boy, you go the other way.
Exactly. So like I said, boy, I was scared of the coaches, man. I might have been a bad boy, but I was afraid of them coaches, boy.
Hey man, I remember one time, man. I kid you not. I remember one time, man, I was doggone sitting in the office. I was delivering something for a teacher. I had to go to the office. One of the coaches coming up. What you in here for? What'd you do? I'm like, oh no, I'm delivering something for a teacher. No.
Man, I'll never forget when them jokers told us.
I had to clarify so quick, boy. I was like, oh no.
I'll never forget, man, when they told us. Coach Frost, man, like I said, you played for Larry. You know, I played for Larry and Dunn. Man, Coach Frost, look, you get your report card, everybody bring your report card to the gym. You get a D, you get 2 licks. You know, had the big paddle, man, with the holes in it. You get a D, 2 licks. For every F you get, 3 licks, man. 3 licks for every F you get. The whole team, bring your report card. You wasn't gonna get away with that. The report card day, the guys lined up giving their report cards, man. You didn't want to get paddled by the coaches, man.
Well, the teachers already knew what we were making anyway, so
exactly. You couldn't disguise it. You could not write it in. Like
even if you didn't bring your report card, they already knew what was up.
Yeah, exactly. They I tried not to bring mine, man. Them jokers were looking at me, boy, during that practice. I just told me, come on to the break. After practice, we need to see you. I never made another D again.
So what they trying to do? What they trying to do with these boys? Trying to make them to new Kurt Angles or something, boy?
I don't know, Christopher Burton. You know they are, man. Goodness sake. All right, Jordan Payne, he's not cool.
Wow. So
that was pretty
advance.
Good. Zelina.
I get it about 2.5.
It's not over yet. On my
it is on mine.
All right, I'm about to go to the USA app. I'm at this 6'9" thing, man.
Good Lord, boy, you way behind.
Yeah, let me go to the USA app. I'm gonna go to the USA app.
Sarah over there cracking
it just now ended over here. Sarah, she's cracking up. But yeah, man, them coaches.
So it's gonna be a triple threat match, man. The War Raiders, the New Day, and Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio. Jordan Payne said, Carlito, that is. Jordan Payne said, I'd like to see Seth and Ricky Steamboat in his prime.
Who?
Seth Rollins and Ricky Steamboat. That would be a decent match. It would be a decent match. It would be decent, man. It would be decent, man. You act like it's just gonna be trash. Like Steamboat gonna run circles around Seth or something, man. Anyway.
Chris, give me time, man. I'm thinking on it, man. I'm thinking on it, man. Prime Seth Rollins versus Prime Ricky Steamboat. Look, only thing I can really say is this: Seth Rollins is one of the best in the world today. He's one of the top 7 wrestlers in the world today, talent-wise. It would be pretty good. It would be decent. It would be decent. Do I think Seth will win? How many times you think Seth will win out of 10? Talent, off of talent alone.
I say at least 3 or 4.
No.
out of 10 here. Out of 10.
No.
Then you ain't giving him. Then he ain't.
He might win too. He might win too. He might squeak by and win too. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Hey, come on, I'll give him more than 2.
Hey, he lucky to get 2 out of me. I mean, how, man?
Come on,
how?
Man.
I want you to tell me, how is this? Really think about it, man. I'm talking about Prime Ricky Steamboat, the Ricky Steamboat that had those classics against Ric Flair. That Ricky Steamboat against Seth Rollins.
Man, come on, man. He would hang with Ricky. He would hang with him.
I don't think so.
Man, come on, man. Come on. You just Ricky Steamboat biased. That's all that is. You just biased.
I don't think
you just
so.
Biased. You just biased, man. You just biased.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not.
Hey,
all right, Jordan Payne,
you got Ricky Steamboat in your top 3 of all time. That's biased. Man, come on, man.
Man. No. Ricky Steamboat, man, no. Only person I can name some people I can say that will hang with Ricky Steamboat that's wrestling today. He will hang with Ricky Steamboat. Look, two is being nice. I think what's the name will hang with Steamboat. What is his name? Gunther? Gunther, I think Gunther probably win 4 out of 10 against Steamboat. Let's see.
I don't know, man. Now that I don't see. I don't see.
You crazy. Gunther will
Ricky
give
Ricky will run him to death. Ricky will blow him up.
Man, Gunther will give Ricky Steamboat a good run, man. Gunther is a Johnny Valentine, Greg Valentine.
He would literally have to use his strength. But as far as like trying to keep up with that Joker, Ricky will run.
Man, of course he wouldn't keep up with him. You're looking at everything from athletic standpoint, Chris. And that's one thing that's one thing that shocked me about you. You went from wrestling, and it's not like you're a new school fan. It's not like you're a new school fan. When we first came and started doing this, everything that you was about all these athletic guys, all these guys that was cutting flips and all that stuff. You thought the Young Bucks was the greatest thing in the world. You thought Ricochet was the greatest thing in the world. You thought Will Ospreay was the greatest thing in the world. You thought it's not really self-freaking Rollins, but all these guys, man, that did all this athletic stuff, you thought was the greatest thing in the world. I'm like, wait a minute. Where did this guy come from? He acted like he wasn't born in 1977. He acted like he wasn't wrestling. He didn't watch wrestling in the 80s and the 90s. Where did this guy come from? This guy is telling me, man, did you see this guy when he did that Hurricanrana? Did you see this guy when he dove over that doggone rope? They diving off the ladder. Oh, they going through the table. This guy act like he never saw wrestling in the 80s and 90s. I'm like, who is this dude? Who is this dude? Oh, Harry like to see headlocks and abdominal stretches and everything. I'm sitting there. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I'm like, this guy have turned into a gymnastics. Wrestling to him he forgot about wrestling as a pure art form. And it's total gymnastics. Who is this dude, man? I mean, now you've gotten back to the point. I mean, and I think, I owe that to Chad Gable. When you start watching Chad Gable again, you got back into the side of wrestling, and you started appreciating these guys a little bit more. When I came back and started watching, hey, man, I was watching the self-freaking Rollins. I was watching the doggone Roman Reigns. I was watching the Sheamus guys, And that's when I was arguing with you guys. The AEW didn't have nothing. Because, what AEW had, all the flip-floppers, the guys that's flying out of the ring, getting caught and everything. Yeah. That's what they had when everybody was telling me, hey, they was competing. And when our man Hill was telling me, I remember me, you, and Michael King on, and Hill along with us. And you guys telling me Hill Michael King and Hill telling me that AEW has more talent than doggone WWE. I'm like, where? What has played out? Where have it played out to? What's up with all the guys that was flying around looking all crazy? What's going on with Ricochet right now? Ricochet over there in the land of doggone flip-flops and dives and all that athletic stuff and everything like that. He don't mean nothing over there now. He means nothing. But you know what? Harry don't know what he's talking about, man. Harry he's a wrestling fan for back in the day. He's a dinosaur. Used to watch the Luthez press, which I can't stand, but used to watch Bruno Sammartino, bear hugging people. Harry used to watch doggone Abe Jacobs do the doggone spinning toe hole or whatever they used to call it, the Kiwi leg roll. Harry used to watch Terry Funk doing the spinning toe hole all the time. Harry used to watch Dusty Rhodes sitting there with an elbow drop, and Tim Woods, Mr. Wrestling Tim Woods, put him in a headlock. Ric Flair just with a doggone knee to the doggone leg and then putting people in the figure four. That's what Harry likes, man. Hey, I like the stuff. I like the exciting stuff. People flying through the ring. I mean, flying all over the place and everything, man. Diving on people. That's what I like. What does it mean to people now? People can't stand that stuff, man. People just sit there and they just look. No reaction no more. They got tired of it.
Oh, wow, man. Wow.
But you know what? Harry's wrong, man. Harry's wrong. I told you all this stuff was gonna happen, man. 3 years ago, I was telling you guys this was gonna happen if AEW continued doing it. And what's done happened, man? Like I said to everybody earlier, I'm glad God gave me that sense. He gave me that. He gave me the gift of discernment. How many times, Chris, I've told you over and over and over again since you've known me that what's going to happen, and it happened. It has happened, not just in wrestling. It has happened. And like I say, I'm not right all the time. Nobody's right all the time, man. I'm not right all the time. There's a lot of things I get wrong. A lot of us get money. But man, I'm just like, man, why in the world am I doing this, man? Hey,
Man,
say it again. Hey, if you're on Facebook, you're checking this thing out, you like what you see a lot of people staying in, man, hit that like, share, join if you're on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, hit the like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Ding, 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 so you know we're on like times like these. You do the same thing, man. If you over on Twitch, and if you see us over on X, guys, hit that like, tweet, and retweet, and follow straight around
follow.
on
Speaking
Twitter.
of Goomba, there you
Here's
go,
my
right
man
there.
Cooper. But this is the last episode with HBT. Christopher Burton will be coming up with a new partner, man, pretty soon.
But it's just true.
I can't do it no more, man. It's gonna be Christopher Burton and the doggone mystery partner. I got to coming up, Mystery Man on Straight Wrestling Show. I can't do this no more, man. The joy is gone, the thrill is gone, man. And I'm gonna finish the Vince McMahon thing, man. I will.
All right, y'all, we back after Harry done had his 85-minute rant, boy, but you just can't take it no more, boy.
I can't, man. I can't take this no more, man. I'm done, man. I can't do it, man.
Oh man, come on, man. You got it.
I can't even watch all on Gunther, man. I can't, man. Oh my God.
What in the world?
What? I got no issue with you anymore, man. Turn that down, man. I should get it back. Oh God. Before you say anything, I ain't looking for a handout. I'll earn it just like I earn everything else. So go to Guangzhou, handle your business, and you come back. You are gonna have a problem with me. Matter of fact, you're gonna have a big problem when I once again become a campeón. Man, what in the world he just say? Because I didn't hear it.
I'm champion, but you're gonna become a champion, boy.
Who's gonna be champion? Drew, whatever his name is.
Damien, but Damien say you're gonna get it back, boy. You're gonna get it back, boy.
Oh my gosh. Man. All right, man. Give me a minute, man. I'll be right back. I done had enough.
Man, this Braun Breaker. Oh my God. Y'all, Harry be back in a minute, y'all. That was tripping, boy. What's that, HBT? You back, man? You good, man? You good, man?
Man, look, I ain't even know the thing had came back home. My computer did that, man. God almighty, man. I can't do this, man.
Man, come on, Harry, buddy. You gotta yeet, boy. You gotta yeet now.
Wow, let's get to these comments, bro. This last comment.
All right, man. All right, Christine Saucy said, no, Jordan, he isn't.
Oh, yeah. She talking about that Steamboat match against Seth Rollins.
McClure said, oh, snap. She threw a sandal at Gable, 2 stars. Mac Manuel says, good win for the LWO, 2.5 stars. McClure says, Moose versus Ricky.
She want to get a reaction out of you, man. Oh my God.
Magnum says, here comes the nephew of the big bad booty daddy, Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna acknowledge that, boy. That's craziness, boy. Jordan Payne said Roman versus MJF.
Wouldn't be bad.
Turn, but so oh wow, so Samantha, she gone, but she didn't even put. They had Lillian all night.
Yeah. Yeah, she out of there, boy.
God damn, boy. All right, Jordan Payne said Young Bucks versus. Now I can see that.
Yeah.
Young Bucks and Usos, I can see that.
Now that I think about it, I think it'd be trash, man. I didn't think it would be trash a year ago. It would be trash. Think about it, Chris. What do the Usos do all the time?
Flipping and flopping, boy.
Punch and kick and flip flop, and that's what Young Bucks does. It would be trash, man. I used to think it'd be a great matchup. It'd be trash. To say it. Somebody has to put an element of wrestling in it out of those two groups. I think it'll be like a three-star match, maybe 3.5 stars. It would be okay, but I don't think they will put together a classic. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not that it'll be awful, but it wouldn't be a classic. I don't know if they can put together a classic match between those two. Now, but the Young Bucks, could they put together a lot of great matches against the teams in the WWE?
That's one reason why I wish they had came to WWE, man, because the matchups would have been spectacular.
The New Day, them against the New Day would be spectacular. Them against the Street Profits would be good. A lot of teams that they match up with, them against the Creed Brothers will be good because it's contrastive styles, and you got guys who can really wrestle. And the Young Bucks got a lot of talent. You know, as much as a lot of people don't like them anymore, or whatever. It's just that AEW don't know how to book them to where that's going to make them spectacular. Because they could be a team like the Rock and Roll Express. They really could. But them against the Usos, I don't know. But a lot of the other teams, yeah, they can have a great run in WWE. They could. But,
hey, Jordan says New Steiners versus Harlem Heat. Who is the New Steiners?
I don't know who he's talking about.
I don't know either. Who are the New Steiners?
Maybe talking about Creed versus them.
Oh. All right. Mac says Harry's on a roll. Watch him go.
Appreciate that, Mac.
Jordan Payne says me.
Mm-hmm.
Alma Clark says I hear crickets in the background. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Jordan Payne said NWO versus the Shield. That would have been interesting.
Mm-hmm.
To my Harry, Jordan Payne want to know if you good. Harry, you okay, boy?
Yeah, I am good, man.
Hating Harry in full effect, boy.
D Skill. Next.
D Skill said kids growing up are gonna love wrestling for life because of this yeet stuff. Yeah, they are.
Yeet.
No yeet.
D Skill said Samantha left today. I'm sorry, Chris, but she is not going to AEW according to Ricochet. Okay, maybe she's gonna be a singer. I don't know, man. Hey, at least she's at home. The way I look at it, as long as she's at home to be around her family and her husband, I like it, man. I like it. Even though, I love watching her, seeing her. She's a great announcer. But, hey, man. I'm glad she was able to up and leave and not, she did not, walk out on a contract situation to where they could sue or anything like that.
Yeah.
She probably was working week to week, and that's good. That's good to know.
All right. Where we at here? Oh, yeah. Best Friends versus New Day. But that's a lot of positivity right there, here.
God almighty, man. It wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be bad if New Day will outclass them, though. Straight up.
No. All right, Jordan Payne says, I'm sorry, I'm worrying y'all with these matches.
No, you're not, Jordan. No, you're not.
I mean, you fantasy booking, man. You fantasy booking. Everybody does.
Yeah.
D Skill says announcers who leave usually go to witness protection afterwards.
Usually, man, yeah, it's true. You don't really see them no more, man, until they show back up.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, man.
9:43, this is the main event, boy.
I just want to see this match, man. Hope it lives up to, hey, the hype and everything surrounding it. But yeah, it's time for Jay to join back up with his cousin and his brother. That ain't right, D-Skill. I see what you wrote, man.
God, dog, that's just craziness right there. Come on now, Jordan. That's just
Who Doink versus Doink versus Eugene versus Hornswoggle. Laugh out loud. Doink versus Dink. Oh, Doink versus Dink. Okay.
versus Eugene and Hornswoggle. That's too much going on. Boy. That's too much going on.
Oh my gosh, man.
But D-Skill said you're gonna love Dynamite this week, Harry. He said, "Yeah, boy, it's going
Oh
down."
my gosh, man, that stuff, man. Wow.
Man, Bobby Lashley might show up this week or next week, guys.
Yeah, he could show up, man. So this could be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see. Me and Chris, we will be here for that. We'll see.
Joker trying to suplex him, boy. Nice. Goddamn Brooklyn, but it's Friday. SmackDown.
Goodness sake.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, book his back, boy.
Man, they need to be in Greenville or Columbia every weekend.
God damn, boy, it'd be too much wrestling, boy.
I know, man, but I'm just saying. Remember how the crowd was in Greenville? Did we ever see the crowd like this in Greenville? Ever?
No.
Friday, especially 2 weeks ago, Friday night. Man.
Even though they had this match after SmackDown, but
yeah, but we was pumped up, man, the whole night. These people are dead, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that hurts wrestling too, man. I will admit that hurts a lot of things that I see, and that's the reason probably why I start ranting on when I see that the crowd is not getting into it, and I might not see what it might be something good. I'm not seeing. I'm just looking at the crowd reaction and be like,
Mm-hmm.
And so it gets you into a negative mood set when the crowd is not behind it.
Mm-hmm. It really does.
Mm-hmm. He dove into doggone Braun's arms.
Yeah, he did, boy. Christine Saucy says, "Oh my gosh, I love Hornswoggle. He was awesome." Jordan Payne said, "Dynamite, what? That never had heard of that." All right, Jordan Payne's cracking up. Jordan Payne said, "Chris is falling asleep on us." No, I'm not, man. No, I'm not. I'm wide awake. Goodness gracious, that big right hand, boy.
That's a big dude, man.
Oh, wow.
A ball of muscle, and like I said, the guy is even stronger than what he looks.
I'm sure of that now.
I mean, yeah, we seen him, man. When he worked out with Sheamus couldn't keep up with him, man.
Yeah.
Guy's just flat out powerful, man.
Joker, monster, boy.
Well, he'll still be in the NFL, man, if NFL valued fullbacks, but they don't. So he played 1 year as a fullback. They never use fullbacks. So
Mother's got to spin his hand.
Joker doing the freaky diggy, boy. The Joker doggone this Joker doggone did the wave, boy, Mr. Wave. Joker think he break dancing up in here.
Turbo on ozone up in his mud, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, gonna break out a broomstick next, boy.
Yeah.
Man, I watched that clip again. Somebody had on YouTube, man. But for the first time, and I've seen that movie a trillion times. For the first time, when I saw that clip, I actually saw the strings on his fingers. It was connected to that broom.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I was like, I knew it. Look at this Joker, boy.
Things Frankenstein, boo. Now, if anybody else would have did that move, what they would have called it? Hurricanrana.
Yep.
I remember when I first came back and I did that with you and Danny. That first time
Danny, yep.
Yeah, I did that show with you guys, man. And I called it Frankenstein, and Danny said Hurricanrana. I'm like, what? I never heard it called that. So I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
That's what it was before it was a Frankensteiner.
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like when they changed this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, Christine says, I think we lost Joanne. Yeah, it looks like we did lose Joanne. That's okay. Joanne don't need to be on no more. If she can't abide by the rules, she don't need to come here. All right, Jordan says Braun versus Rick. I appreciate her joining the Straight Wrestling Show and coming on, becoming, a fan of the show, a friend of the show, whatever. But really, hey, man, some people come on and they do that. They'll come on and they'll
troll,
they'll troll, and then some of them join and actually become good members. We've had that happen. But
we had that. I ain't gonna lie, we had that with JL. Boy.
We had that with JL. We had that with Green Roundel for a while there too. Jordan Payne says, "Do you think someone interferes?" I don't know. I hope not either. Let's see. Jordan says Christine says, was Braun in AEW at one point with MJF and then Adam Cole and the group? No, he came NXT and he's been WWE.
Yeah.
All right. Jordan says, remember best of 7 matches? I hated them. Best of 7 matches? A best of 7 series. That's what Andrade and what is his name? Andrade and Carmelo. That's what they just now finished. They just finished it, or they in the final match now. I think they done 6 of them, or they finished it Friday.
I don't know who it was. I think they finished it Friday.
Yeah, they did. They finished it Friday. So that one I didn't really care for, but I love Booker T. Booker T versus Chris Benoit. That 4 out of 7. Love that. Booker T won that. I love Magnum TA versus Nikita Koloff back in the day. That 4 out of 7, which was won by Nikita Koloff. I love that. It depends on who it is. I didn't care for Bryan Danielson. Who was he in a 4 out of 7 with, Chris? Bryan Danielson was involved in a 4 out of 7 with somebody. Was it MJF? He was.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. It was somebody else, but he was in a 4 out of 7 on AEW. I didn't care for that. I hated it, to tell you the truth. No, what's name was in a 4 out of 7. The Young Bucks. The Young Bucks was in a 4 out of 7 against I think against.
Oh, Spill. Boy, got him.
Yeah, see that. Yeah, they was in a 4 out of 7, and you had Christian Cage in a 4 out of 7 over there. I thought Christian Cage's was okay. Because you kept having interference.
You tripping, Jordan. You tripping with that now. You need to stop that, Jordan.
I hope not, Jordan. I hope not. Bring back 24/7 title. Laugh out loud. I think you tripping on that, man. But you got a lot of people talking about doing that, man. Talking about, bring back the 24/7 title. Please don't. Please don't. That became a joke everywhere. Not just in WWE, as far as the indies that had 24/7 titles. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They're going to cost him the title. They're going to cost Jay the titles. Wow. This is crazy. goodness. Goodness sake. Wow, man. Wow. Nice. Jay, this is not good. This is not good, Jay. And to be honest with you guys, I did not want this thing to happen tonight. Because look like they already setting this thing up to where Jay's going to end up with Jimmy and Roman. This is like it's already been set up for that. Goodness sake. Whoa. Nice clothesline from Steiner on Solo. Wow. Boom. Goodness.
All right, man, I'm back. Well, this is crazy, boy. Man, look now, look, Jay. All you gotta do is, oh Lord.
I know Fatu is gonna jump doggone Scott Steiner. I mean Brian Breaker.
Oh Lord, Harry, we got two monsters, boy.
And Brian is huge, man.
Harry, boy, Harry, we need some handlers out here, but we need some handlers, boy.
Yeah. God almighty. This match is getting to be pretty good, Chris. All the stuff that's going on here is getting to get pretty good. But it's very predictable what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping not to see this. They're
trying to force his hand, man. They're trying to force his hand.
That's what they're doing. I didn't want to see that tonight, but I said that's probably what's gonna happen. This is where you see Jay end up gonna have to join Jimmy and Roman, especially if he loses this title. But look like he might win. I don't know. Oh snap! Man, Braun a flipping monster, man. Goodness. Boom. Braun up there looking out. Was he looking at Jacob and all them? Jacob Fatu?
Goodness gracious, boy.
Boom. Well,
that's it.
No, he kicked out.
What?
He kicked out. All that red now was doing, boy. Still having people sign up, boy. He signed up for the Straight Up Wrestling Show.
I got this at 3 stars. I got this at 3 stars.
Nah, I got this thing at almost 3.8. I got it at 3.7, man. Almost 4 stars.
Man, and then them two right there such a disappointment, man, because them boys are a legit tag team, man.
Chris, I knew.
What's Adam Pearce doing, boy? He officially ain't supposed to be touching them boys, man.
I know. Chris, I knew it, man. I knew they wasn't gonna be nothing, man. Not in the WWE. I knew it.
And there was a legit man
over in Japan. Yes, they were in New Japan. Yes, they were.
I mean, there was some jokers to be feared in Japan, boy.
Yeah, I hate it when people talking about they was coming and stuff like that. I didn't want to say anything. I was just like, okay.
I was like, I was just praying. I was like, please use them right. Please, Lord, use them right. Please.
And see, that's I knew that wasn't gonna happen. Oh God! God! Oh my gosh, man. I still don't see. Think of all this was happening in Greenville, man. How people would be reacting. Look at the crowd.
But they be going crazy, boy.
Yeah,
But they have to call the county, boy. Folk be trying to jump the barricade and everything, boy.
yeah. I got it at 4 stars now, man. But the crowd don't act like it's 4 stars. They just looking. People on the front row, taking pictures of it, video of it. I knew it, man. That's one thing I didn't want. That was what was predictable. I said, look, they're going to help Braun win this title. He's going to lose the title, and then he's going to have to be with Roman. I didn't want that to happen. Goodness sake. I didn't want it to happen that way, man. As much as I like Braun and I want Braun to be champion, I know JL is jumping for joy right now. JL probably jumping out of the ceiling, boy.
JL like he beat, but JL probably acting like he just beat Ric Flair or something. But
yeah, I didn't want it to happen this way, man. But that's one thing I shouldn't be able.
I mean, it was gonna happen, but too soon, man. It was too soon.
It was too soon. Yeah, this happened to me. In my opinion, it happened 3 weeks. Yeah, it happened 3 weeks. 3 weeks too soon. In my opinion, they took that belt off him too soon. They took it off of Braun too soon, and then they reversed it. Man, it just wow, man. Jay deserved a 4-month run. You ask me, he should have had that belt at least 4 months, Chris. At least 4 months. I mean, that's still a short reign, but 4 months, man.
Yeah, Matt gave it 3.5 stars, man.
Yeah, I give it 4 stars, man. Overall, I give it 4 stars. What about you? 3.5 is good, but I can give it 4 stars. I can
go with that, man.
Yeah, the overall thing. As far as Raw tonight,
what would you give Raw overall, man? What would you give?
I give it 3 stars, maybe 3.5. It's anywhere from 3 to 3.5 stars. Wasn't a bad show. Even though I ran it through most of it, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, you did. But I don't like it.
I went off on it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. And this right here, just I could say I'm disappointed in that, and really go with Mag's 3.5, maybe even lower, because I was about to say 3.5 stars, and a thumbs down to everything that happened. I will say thumbs down to them taking the title off of Jay. Is as much as I like Braun and love seeing him as champion, they did a disservice to Jey Uso. They really did. And all his fans. They did a disservice to him tonight. And, yeah, I mean, I did put out that thing. I got it on TikTok, got it on YouTube, I got it on here when I was, I did a little short video of me and you talking. And
you breaking up bad, boy. You breaking up bad.
Wow. Let me get off for a minute. All right, you can hear me, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I went ahead and did that, that little short or whatever, put that up. It's on TikTok and on YouTube, and it's on Facebook. And me and you talking, and after he had won the belt, and I was upset about it, and you was agreeing with me, and about they should be setting up, Jay being sympathetic to Roman, worrying about his cousin and, him joining his brother. That's the storyline that they should be working on. And yes, that's what they're doing, but they still going about it the wrong way. Jay should have held on to that title for a little while. And even going in with Roman, being with Roman and his brother still having the title, that would have made him even look stronger. And then maybe losing the title by focusing so much on being in that strap, being in that storyline with his cousin and his brother fighting that, fighting the other bloodline, that right there would have been exciting. You would have had him with the title for a couple months there, but he ended up losing it because he's so much focused. He's so caught up in the feud, in that rivalry right there, and then he loses the title. That still would have made him look like a very strong champion, and he had a good run with the Intercontinental Championship. But what they did is, he had a 6-week run, 5-6 week run, and it ended up, it don't look good. I'm just like, man, it's not really memorable. It's just saying that, okay, he got a singles championship. He had a singles championship. Wow, man. Wow. Triple H, I just don't know what in the world to say about him, man. I just don't. That just it wasn't good. Christine Saucy Girl says Christian Cage sucks. All right, Christine.
Yep.
All right, Jordan Payne says he bought tickets. Laugh out loud. Yeah, they bought tickets, man. I would love to see Fatu versus Breaker. Christine Saucy Girl says
That would be good. That would be
good.
whew.
All right, Mag says Christine Saucy Girl. Me too. All right, Matt Magnum says heck of a match, 3.5 stars. Okay.
Yep. Let's see.
Christine Saucy Girl says, Mag, that would be, wouldn't that be awesome? Look, I'm going to tell you what, I think it'd be awesome, but I don't think it will end up being what we think it's going to be. You know why? Because I know what's going to happen. Solo Sikoa are going to join in. Tama and what is the other one? Tama and Loga. What? Tama, Loga. What are their names? Tama and, sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Tama Loga and the other one, whatever their names are. But yeah, they'll join him, man. It's not going to be a one-on-one thing. We know that. All right, Christine Saucy Girls, that was BS. Such crap. It sucked. Jay got screwed. I hate the bloodline. They are such a-holes. That match gets -1 star. God almighty, Christine. Wow.
Boy, you rubbing off on folk, Harry. Boy, you need, boy.
Hey, I didn't get a match like that. Christine, boy, she pissed off.
All that hate, boy. All that hate, boy.
Yeah.
But you sound like, boy, Christine sound like when Hogan beat Flair for the strap, boy. It sound like you, boy, when Hogan beat Flair, boy.
Man, that was predictable too. You know what they was gonna do. All right, go to the next one, Mag.
All right, Christine Saucy just mad face, boy. She heated.
Yeah. Yeah, Mag said I would have. Go ahead.
Said I would give it 4 stars, but like Harry said, it was a little bit predictable. And Christine Saucy said 2010 Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens. All right, man. Whew. What a night, man. What a night. Yeah, Christine Saucy Girl says I speak my mind.
Well, I see, boy. Can't stand it, boy.
Man, I had got to the point where I was okay until that last part. What they did with Jey Uso. It was predictable, man. I hate it.
The man bought tickets, man. The man bought tickets.
Yeah. They could have let Jey hold on to his belt, man. They could have. I don't know what's up with Triple H, man. I just don't. He talking about he listens to the fans. You know how popular this guy. He built himself back up the last couple of weeks, man. That yeet thing been going off the chain.
The man bought tickets here. I mean, goodness sake.
Yeah, I
know.
know. What else to say. But yeah, he built himself back up. I don't know
what to say, man. The man bought tickets. Did you freeze?
When he gonna take the belt? Yeah, when is he gonna take the belt off LA Knight?
Hey. Okay. But
I can see things coming, man.
God, man, goodness, boy. It's been.
Let me get off here. I'm just tired of it, man. Tired of it.
All right, guys. Hey, we want to thank y'all for coming in, man. Rocking with your boy HBT and myself. And hey, if you're new to the channel and this is your first time watching it, if you're on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. And if you're on YouTube, which a lot of you guys are, hit that like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, ding, 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 for times like this when we're on live. And if Harry ain't, I'll be on live tomorrow for NXT. Even if Harry ain't, I'll be live for NXT.
Yes,
so join us tomorrow NXT. And if you're on Twitch,
if I'm not on for NXT, no, I quit, guys.
And if you're on Twitch, which we are live on Twitch, you do the same thing on YouTube. And if you're on X, just hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet, and follow the Straight Up Wrestling Show on X, formerly known as Twitter. Yeah, got anything else, man? You want to say, man? You got anything else? Come on, man.
Look, man, I hope NXT is a great show tomorrow. And I hope the rest of the week of wrestling is really good. But, wow, I just I don't want no more predictability out of WWE. WWE is too good for that. Too good for this. And they have the money, they have the talent to where they shouldn't be so predictable. Straight up. That was predictable. Wow. But I think I had my rant. I done got my rant out for the week. Only thing I'm going to rant on for the rest of the week is pretty much this doggone y'all need to join us. Anytime y'all see that we're going to do this Vince McMahon thing, Puppet Master or whatever, because me and Chris, I hopefully on me. If not, I'm going to do it. But join us, and man, so you can watch as I react to this Puppet Master stuff. Because this is crazy. This is crazy. Y'all need to come on, man. Y'all need to come on. And me and Chris, I might just go on with some of the things, pretty much reacting to that. And I think I might go ahead and watch some of these Rock episodes. Rocky Soulman Johnson, The Rock, Young Rock, and do that.
Young Rock, man. Young Rock.
Yeah, because it's a Young Rock, man. Rocky Soulman Johnson, yeah, I looked up to him big time. But some of the things that he did, just, oh gosh, man. That whole show, I know it's about The Rock, but I'm just very disappointed in the exploits of his father, man. Straight up. Because I was a huge fan of Rocky Soulman Johnson, man. And that dude, goodness sake, man. That dude. Wow, that's all I gotta say. But hey, appreciate you all coming in with us, rocking the night. I'm not gonna really get into names. I appreciate Mag, Christine coming in, Jordan Payne coming in, man, and so many others who came in. With Straight Up Wrestling Show tonight. Our girl Sarah came in tonight.
For your man HBT.
All right, Chris. Look, I don't know if you see me or whatever, man. But you frozen on my side. But yeah, man. But we basically out of here, guys. Appreciate everybody coming through here tonight. Again, AJ Skills coming through, Raymond Underwood coming through earlier. Everybody that came through tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you guys coming in, rocking with us. But we are out of here. You guys have a great evening. We'll see you guys tomorrow for NXT. You don't see me, no, I quit. No, I'm just joking. Talk to you guys later. Stay straight up. Peace.
Stay straight up.